Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. I'm early to officially start class. I'm going to get myself prepared. You as well can do the same. Gather your props, maybe apply your essential oils, light up a candle, and sit comfortably and prepare to have a nice, gentle yoga practice. My phone number is 203-8927, 203-8927, and the area code is 405. Not that I want you to keep your cell phones nearby. In fact, I want you to not have technology, but while you're doing yoga. But what can we do, right? So let's look at the spiritual aspects of technology. You can put your phone on do not disturb, and then text or call, or rather text during class if you have a question or you need a modification or you have a comment. I always want to hear from you. Good. Hi. Anna, Marsha, and Neil are here. Make me happy. We just had 4th of July, so I wore red today. Let's see, today's July 6th. So it's a Monday morning. I guess I need to write these in a larger fonts. Is this good enough? I hope it is. So I'm gonna darken. This way we know on our online yoga studio, we know exactly what class you are logged in, because they all feel the same when you log in and click on any other classes in the online studio. It looks like live, and you may mistaken from a different day. So Pamela had this great idea. I think it's working for most of us. All right. Perfect. I think this is good. Yes, Rebecca, I am wearing a red shirt. You got the right class, girl. So happy to see you here. Bald eagle, huh? Yes, I'm so glad you checked in. So take note, I have written the date right there on the little bulletin board. So I hope you can read my handwriting. That's the reason I wanted to, Pamela suggested, and I'm doing that. So I'm glad that you check in anyway. So I'm so happy to see everybody. We have 3-4 more minutes to officially start class, but I want to, awesome. Yeah, it makes you feel good when you get the technology right. It's like all about empowerment, right? So allow yourself to get super comfortable. Check in with yourself. feel your body. Begin to feel your body. If you want to light up a candle in case you forgot and you think, oh, well, it's too late. I'm already sat down, No. Light up your candle. If you have any lights, extra lights, plug them in. I so happy and proud that you are here. I tell you what, this pandemic is no joke, is it? It is challenging every part of our beingness on the entire planet. So I like to talk about that a little bit, but I want you to contemplate inside and ask yourself, what is the most challenging part of this pandemic for me? Well, how has it affected me and my loved ones, and what do I think about it? What am I doing differently? What should I be doing differently? What is the best thing to do? Anyway, sit with it. It hasn't been exactly the most relaxing few months of our lives, that's for sure. So as I talk to you, begin to relax your abdomen area. You can even rub your belly without comment and judgment. I had a friend, actually she was my therapist for many years, and she used to say, the greatest wisdom and the maturity and healing levels is when you actually fall in love with your belly fat. There's some truth to that. But anyway, just rub your abdomen and take some nice deep breaths. And I think it is time that we get started officially. I wanted to first of all ask you to first of all take a deep breath and release, and allow yourself to become more present than a minute before. And as I talk with you, you can close your eyes, or you can keep your eyes open as if I'm talking with you in your room, wherever you are. And in the virtual yoga classes, virtual world that we are sharing with one another since the pandemic, more and more each day, is a great opportunity for you to strengthen the muscle of your imagination, okay? So you can imagine all of us, the like-minded people that want you to succeed, the like-minded people, the caring souls around you in your room, wherever you are. You can close your eyes and feel me there with you. You can feel everybody else is with you. I mentioned some names. The people who text me, I know they're here in this moment. But some of you are practicing right now with me, with us, in a different time. It could be at night. You could be someplace else in the world. You could be anywhere, anytime, anyhow, with anybody, in any mood. It could be a year or two later and watching and practicing this yoga class with me. And so with us. So I want to remind you of this quantum with a capital Q that everybody's talking about. We get kind of mystified, thinking it's a vague notion, but bring it to your life. Quantum is when you close your eyes and you think about your loved ones. You close your eyes and you think of your mentor. When you were 10 years old, think of your favorite teacher. You can feel her or him with you. All the love that person had for you. All the lessons and the teachings you learned from them. That's quantum. No time, no space. It's in real life. You can visualize it, feel it, and you know it is happening in that moment. So your power is in that moment. This is the power that the divine comedy, Dante, for example, was portraying through the 7 steps up the mountain of enlightenment, right? And so it's about quantum visualize, create a world inside of you that you want to live and initiate from. So why do I just keep talking about this thing? But because I want to say the pandemic has really, really challenged the way we think, the way we feel, the way we behave. And so we got to make some sense out of all of this and bring it home and transform it all from fear to growth, transformation, enlightenment, and wisdom. So that when we leave this planet in a physical body, we leave a legacy for those people who really trusted us and listened to us. Why? Because everyone is just as confused as you and I might be. So the pandemic is an opportunity for us to really mirror at each other. Good morning, Janice. I wanted to refrain from saying good morning because many of my people, your friends, if you share the link with them, might be practicing this class at night, and then it kind of makes it weird, But anyway, but it is 9:00 a.m. in Oklahoma City. And so quickly finishing this discussion, you bring it back to you and know that you have every right to feel the way you feel. Take a deep breath. You're not a child, you're not sissy, you're not a silly person, there's nothing wrong with you. There's no shame in feeling what you feel. Take a deep breath and let your whole body relax. Number 2, it's scary. It's scary to be mirrored back because when you sit more at home than you're out there doing the busy stuff, then you are confronted with the self, the little self within yourself. We have a little self and a large self with a capital S. Is our lower, like the ego, and the higher self, which is our soul, our wise self. It's the frontal lobe. It's the higher self. But the little self is the conscious mind, is the thoughts, the rumors, the ruminating, I should say. Not the rumors, maybe that too. But anyway, so you compare the two, and we're always conflicted, back and forth. We feel, we see, we observe. We are the observer and the observed, right? And so in the pandemic, because we are confronted with all that we are about, all the choices we've made so far, the choices we make in this moment, our fear, our insecurities, like feeling embarrassed because a friend wants to get together and you're like, well, I'm not ready to be, socializing in this pandemic. I want to wear my mask and stay at least 6 feet away. I don't want to go in, closed spaces and blah, 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 blah. I want to go with the safety measurements of being responsible and caring and loving towards myself, my loved ones, and you and your loved ones. But there's a hesitancy. I know I've heard it in my own voice. So therefore, there's a fear and inadequacy, worrying about what are they going to think about you? Will they still be your friends if you, right? We all have that. We all have this, maybe not so much, some of us, but we all want to be loved. We all want to be approved of. We all want to be cared about. We all want to belong. So this pandemic is challenging that, right? And number 3, the pandemic is about a global situation that we're all facing. So in this, we're all feeling the oneness. We're becoming more compassionate. Hopefully we are. But in this compassion, all of these things that I mentioned, they have a reverse too. There's a pendulum on this side. There's the other side of the pendulum. So some people from compassion, they go into ruthlessness, irresponsibility, out of fear, right? It's like, I don't want to face who I am. I don't want to do the real thing. It's hard. I got to go out. I can't. People, social, me being out there is an extension of who I am. It's scary to be just here with me. I don't want to do what you say. I just don't want to hear it. There's an aversion. All of these disciplines have been discussed in yoga scriptures from 5,000 years ago. So this morning, I want to invite all of you to say to yourselves, I have every right to feel what I feel. I'm not crazy. I have the right to feel my emotions and my feelings without shaming, without being shamed and feeling bad for feeling the way I feel. You know, you have every right. Every one of us want to hold our loved ones. We want to be together. We want to do the social thing. We worked hard to get to that point, and then bam, there's the pandemic, right? We all have found our space, our place in the world, and now we don't know where that place is. So this morning, the yoga class, hello, Terry. Hello, I'm so proud of you for being here with all that you got going on this morning. And you're still logged in and you're in here. I'm so proud and happy that you are here. Thank you for letting me know. So this morning, go ahead and open your heart and take a few moments to just feel yourself with love, with compassion, with understanding, because if you don't understand yourself, we can't expect anybody else to understand us. So the intention for today's class is I am a creative or a perpetual creative energy or potential. I am a perpetual creative potential in every moment. You can change the grammar, right? On your own. So I am a potential creative energy, something like that, in every moment. Janice, help me out. Terry, help me out with the grammar. So we are that every moment. So bring your hands into the heart space. So especially those of you who have small children at home. I know Jessica has her baby. And of course, we love them. We love the family thing. Abby, of course, we got babies and children at home and we love them. But it's not easy being home, day in and day out with small children. A mother, a father, we need me time. We need balance. We need grown-up time. We need peacefulness. We need order. The kids just mess that up, right? Challenge the order. So I wanted to say, close your eyes and go within yourself and feel your heartbeat in your chest. And definitely remind yourself, I am that creative potential energy in every moment. And I can come up with ways. I can feel, I can honor, I can listen to, I can do all kinds of things, make all kinds of choices in every moment. Nothing is permanent. Also, it's a great idea to remind ourselves of impermanence, right? This moment is very precious. So you're not stuck. You are that potential creative energy. We are. So thank yourselves for making a few moments of peacefulness, of contemplation, of witnessing, observing yourself as who you are right now. And just let go of all the worry. Take a deep breath and release with a deep sigh. And shift from thinking to feeling. Let those thoughts come and go. And if you notice a thought, you're like, okay. And like literally, like a person just out loud, just tell your own little self, like, okay, I heard you. Okay. You can think of that, but right now I'm doing my yoga. Right now I'm feeling like that. Okay, create that within yourself. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale deeply, bow to yourself. Remind yourself that Everything is perfect the way it is. Everything perfect the way it is. And that you are safe, that this is all good. This is all created by yourself for you to experience yourself as that creative potential energy. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. The love and light within me honors that same love and light within you. Namaste. Inhale, exhale. And now bring yourself upright, open the eyes, and come back to this moment. Now let's go ahead and clear our mats with our props, and so that we can get up on our feet and move and feel and enjoy our aliveness, that creative potential. You know, like every time that we change our like modify a posture or something, we're using that creativity. We really are. We are being creative energies, and so that's great. You can be reminded. Also, the oil that I am using this morning is frankincense, in short, Frankie. Frankincense is one of the highest, the most spiritual oils, and it's fantastic smelling. That's the oil that it is used in aromatherapy world for cancer therapy, for preparing for meditation. So go ahead and stand on your mats, like open your feet wide apart and move side to side. Just gentle. Don't go crazy, like drop one side to side, bend your knees a little bit. I mean, I say that because I kind of go crazy sometimes on my mat. I do things with gusto, and I'm learning every day. So gentle shifting side to side. I'm diffusing frankincense. I put it on my palm and I tap it on my face, not inside the eyes, but around the eyes, just neat. And also top of the head. Opens up the 7th chakra. Get us ready for like feeling our own goodness. Now reach those arms above your head, breathing in and breathing out. By the way, happy 4th of July in the US. We are celebrating, so bend one knee, shift to the other side now. So we're celebrating the Independence Day. And so take that inside yourself, feeling independently, thinking independently. So challenging those thoughts, examining them. Did that thought come from me, or did I just get it from somebody else? Because we do exchange thoughts. We soak up people's thoughts and things. So before you make a choice, it's like, is it really mine? Do I really want to say this and do this? Do I really mean that? All right, so come on up and find yourself really grounded. Spread your toes and lift all toes off the floor. Turn your feet out and in, do crazy things with your feet. And then grip the mat with your toes and then stretch your toes out. Now look down at your feet, everybody. Make sure the big toe mounds and little toe mounds are really grounded. So you gotta make sure the tops of your feet look neutral. Active, but neutral. So the skin of the tops of your feet are not rolling out and in. So pay attention to your feet alignment. Make sure you're really grounded. Breathe in and out. Now, let's go ahead and bend our knees. Go straight down with your tailbone. You need to open your feet wider and just lower. So don't let the knees drop in, okay? Move the knees out and open your arms like this. Connect the index and your thumbs together. Go tailbone straight down. Exhale. I know, right? Hang in there, Rebecca. Squeeze those thighs. Inhale. Straighten the legs. Relax. Make sure you are not clenching your teeth together. Inhale. Exhale. Straight down. Inhale up and squeeze the buttocks. Exhale. Go back down. Relax the shoulders. One more. Maybe 3 more. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. And inhale. Or you can reverse, whatever. Lift those elbows. Don't drop your arms. Up here. Inhale and exhale. Now, when you go down, let's hold it here for a minute. Lift it, palms forward this time. Spread your fingers wide. Swallow. As you lower even more, lift all 10 toes up. Squeeze those fingers wide. Stretch really widely. And exhale as if all frustration releasing from your fingertips. From your palms. Now bend one elbow. Place your thumb, your forearm on one leg. Reach the other arm up. Straighten the back leg. Slide your back heel back and turn your right toes out, or whichever leg you are leaning upon. Turn your feet toes out straight up. Reach through that arm. Bring it up and over your ear. And keep making sure you keep track of your front leg is like a 90-degree. Make sure your face remains calm. Come back up. Now go back up this way. Remember the warrior two should feel so good. Don't do it exaggerated. Go back. Lean your weight here. Take a break. And then take it up and over. Feel and appreciate this trusted vehicle, right? Your body. Come back and then put some weight on your front leg. Massage your lower back. Breathe deeply. And here, first of all, feel how strong you are. Make a fist with the lower arm, right? So show off those biceps. Squeeze the shoulder blades back on your backs. Feel the back muscles. Feel how strong you are. You can do this. You have the power to make choices in every moment, right? Oh, good. Come on up. Those quadriceps must be burning. Turn your toes in and out. So shorten the stance. Bend your knees lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. And when you lower, don't squeeze your buttocks back. Just go straight down and up. And one more, maybe two more. Breathe in and out. So from here, let's go ahead and lower, and turn your other toes out. Slide the other toes out and put your forearm on this thigh and get that stand. First, make sure you're stable, and then take the arm up and over. Oh, it should feel so good. When you go here, don't go turning towards the foot. Everything is reaching for the light, just like tree branches, right? And then come up. Keep that front leg pressing into the floor. These are not easy, okay? So inhale. Especially in the pandemic, our bodies don't want to move as much. I give it to us because it's such a heavy load. It's such a big change that our bodies are like, what just happened? We're still in a state of shock and still like trying to figure out our position in the world and going with the changes hasn't been easy. It's exhausting. So all that energy goes to figuring it out, and our bodies just don't want to move. But we have each other to uplift ourselves, right? Right now, no matter when you practice with this class, you have me, everybody else who's practicing with this video. Everybody. It's quantum field. No time, no space. I know, right? She's like, when are we going to exit this pose? She keeps talking, but I want these quadriceps for you to be strong now. Come on up and decrease the width, and then get your feet turning out like a huge V. Inhale and exhale when you're ready. Exhale, lower. Good. Go all the way. Now push those legs out. Now you can scoot your butt back and back. So your buttocks is pushing back, tailbone is lifting, shoulder blades back. Swallow, push those legs out and feel those inner thighs get a very, very, very good stretch. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now I got my blocks. So I have them both stacked. I'm going to put them under my buttocks, and I'm going to go sit on my blocks, and I'm going to sit here like that. Get a break. So get there however you can get there. When we do any class, I assume, this is an assumption that we make on the online studio, that you have your props nearby like this. And by the way, I have tons of props left from the studio. And if you are needing, or you want to give gifts to people for any occasion, let me know. I got tons of props. My daughter's bedroom is filled with yoga props. Put your feet together and then run your hands down. Whoop, I'm about to fall off my blocks. Come on back. Give yourselves a tight hug. And then lift the heels up. And then heels down. Hug yourselves tightly. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then whenever you go forward and hug yourselves tightly, and by the way, if you don't have any props at home, it's okay. Just do with what we have. Sit on the floor and hug yourself. You know, sit on a chair, blanket, pillow, something. I'm sure you have something at the house you can slip under your bottom for more comfort. As you hug yourselves tightly right now, looking down, mind you, if your abdomen area is kind of like in the way, just open your legs and hug each leg separately. Still nice. Just, this is still a hug. Hug your own way. Hug yourself. And as you hug yourself, let go of judgments and mean comments about your body. You're perfect the way you are. You're skinny enough. You're strong enough. You're flexible enough. All that. So hug yourselves tightly. Mentally, support yourself. However you have to support yourself. However you support others or your children, your loved ones, your, teenagers, support yourself in the same way. Something like, it's okay that you're scared. It's okay that you don't understand. It's okay that a lot of days you don't want to do anything. But then you say to yourself, you're here now, and it's okay. I'm proud of you. So give yourself that approval, endorsement, and then thank your body, rub your knees. Come on up. Now we want to continue with some other movements with the hip openers. We're going to use our blocks and we're going to continue the same, but it was a nice break for the hips and the legs, right? So I'm going to turn sideways just so I can continue looking at the monitor, and you can also see the alignment, but you continue using one or two or no blocks. Let's use a block anyway, at least one block, okay? At least something. So I have a 4-inch foam block like this, and I'm going to put it like that, and I'm going to sit on it. And so if you have to use 2 blocks or 3 blocks, do it. Okay, I'm going to sit my sit bones on top of the block. I'm going to open my legs as wide as I can, comfortably, and I'm going to push or kind of gently tug at my thighs, and I'm going to make sure I am grounded, nothing hurts, nothing is uncomfortable, and I just open my feet in like a big V, and gently tug at those thighs out. You can put your palms in Namaste, or you can just, do this, pushing, remember? Yeah, pushing, tugging at those thighs. Now lengthen the spine. Now just breathe into this. Breathe and allow. Breathe and allow. Breathe and allow. Keep breathing. Think about each inhalation being a massive amount, tons and tons of powerful, positive, and pure spiritual energy flowing to you. And exhale all the pent-up tension in your bodies. And there is nothing that you cannot achieve or create or tap into within yourself that there's nothing you cannot tap into. All it takes is it's time, tenacity, and consistency. All right, so it's like a little bit every day, just maybe even 5 minutes a day. Just out of nowhere, say to yourself, "Oh, I'm going to sit here and like do this pose. I'm going to just go to my yoga space and just do this for 5 minutes a day." I promise you, no effort goes wasted in yoga. And so I think that's enough, right? Now go put your hands on the floor and wrap your hands around your ankles and then forward fold. Now you can round your backs. Don't you go hurting your elbows. And you can just round and look down and feel the whole lower back squeeze and stretch. Are you guys with me? It's a turtle pose. Don't I look like a turtle? I think I do. And fold forward, dropping the head. And, well, I don't know about dropping the head, but keep the chin tucked under and pull yourself. So you got your hands grabbing your ankles. Don't fall off your blocks, okay? Safe. Modify however you can. We're going to transition to the floor in a minute. Doing the same thing before right now. Be propped up. Breathe. I love this pose. Why? Because my belly fat is just hanging out and I don't care. I'm like, oh, this feels so nice. For once, not judging it, right? So forward fold. It's about opening the hips. And as you do forward fold, this is quieting your mind, whether you know it or not. It's happening. So think about your third eye. Bring your attention to the spot between your eyes. Close your eyes and go deep inside your brain. 3-4 inches. And visualize your whole head filled with love and light. It's like the most lit part of your body is the spot between the eyebrows, the whole forehead, and about 3-4 inches all inside the dimension of your brain. Breathing in, breathing out. Even if you hear the kids or the child screaming in the other room, Jessica, just breathe. It's okay. You are here. Pay attention. If all of a sudden you have your to-do list come up in your head, it's okay. Just breathe. Comfort. Go back to the third eye. Keep going deeper. Maybe your upper body is more inside between your knees now than a minute ago. Inhale and exhale. Just a few more breaths. And as you forward fold, focus on the brow center. In your mind, say, be here now. Be here now. Be here now. You tell yourself that. Or me. Or all those people inside of you. The little self, the higher self, the little girl, the little boy. The older you, the more mature you, your ideal self. That's good. Now unwrap your arms. Put your hands on the floor. Push up. Woo. Now bring your feet together. I just heard a pop in my hip. That's a good thing. Grab your feet and go forward. I think in a moment I'm going to prop myself down to the floor. But you know what? I'm going to bring this all up on our feet again. Do some other standing poses. And then we're going to go back to the floor. Do the same pose without a block. Your choice, or with a block. And hands on the floor so don't hurt anything. Forward fold. Let the legs open and readjust. It's okay to round your back. And it's okay to come up, flatten your back, take your hands behind you. And if your wrists are sensitive, be on your fingertips and shoulder blades back on your back. Right, Marsha? Does that feel better? And so fingertips and lengthen those wrists, arms, squeeze the shoulder blades on your back. Move your tailbone back, lift the belly, hold it. That's good, right? Put your feet on the floor. Hands on the floor, lift your buttocks, and oh yeah, that feels really nice on my heels. So the block can be off to the side now. Yeah, I promised I'm going to clean my area, so I did. I vacuumed this room. Again, I do it like once a week, and I vacuum and I decluttered again. I don't know why, but I keep getting more stuff in this room, and so I have to keep, you know how it is, this life, right? So hopefully this looks neat in the video. So put your palms together now. If your heels cannot go straight down, it's okay. We got the rest of our lives to get to be able to do this. If not, you can just do it your way this way, or, like lift the heels up like that, or go as low as you can. Sometimes our knees are sensitive. Do what you can. We want to stretch the heels. So lift the heels up and then press your heels down. Lift up and down a couple more times. My feet are wide open and, like that. Now let's come on up into a forward fold. Turn your feet into a parallel. Bend your knees, release. Shaking the head. Let your head release. And if you need to tie your hair up in the forward folds, that might be a good idea because you're going to less distractions, right? So, and when you forward fold, go ahead and have your thumbs by your pinky, all the other fingers right there. Release your head all the way. Shake it, the head side to side. Bend your knees. Inhale, exhale. So good. Now, lift your head up. Put your hands on your legs. Come on up with your knees. Bend. Open your feet wide. So I'm going to be kind of sideways. Move your behind back. Lift the belly. Lift the chest. Lift your buttocks. Oh, that feels so good when you inhale, right? Shrug your shoulders all you want to. Exhale. Curl that tail under you. Pull your abs in. Tuck your chin to the chest. Oh, get the back to stretch. Inhale. Move your buttocks up. Lift the belly. Lift the chest. Feel that stretch in your belly. Exhale. Drop your tail and drop your chin to the chest. Now, inhale. Lift the buttocks. Now, stay upright. Nice flat back. Straighten the spine. Straighten the legs. Reach up. And drop your arms alongside you. Now, I'm going to ask you to go back into that wide stance. Right? Open your arms out. And I was going to pull my hair up, but I guess I changed my mind. So find, this time I want to ask you to parallel the outside of your feet. Find that legs really active. Your big muscles on above your knees are those muscles that shoot the oxygenated blood back to the brain. And do we need it? Yes. So we need to think clearly. We need to stay alert and awake, and we need to stay healthy and balanced. We need it. So go squeeze your thighs. Breathing in, breathing out. Get those feet activated. Get those legs really active. Squeeze your buttocks, abdomen, lift that energy up. So bring the energy from earth and out you go. You can spread your fingers wide. In case you just moved, Janice, it's a lot of change within change, right? Spread those fingers wide and squeeze and stretch them like this, but out here, palms down. And as you gaze straight forward, act like there's a mirror right in front of you and you're looking in your own eyes. Stay here. This is a 5-star pose. You can open your legs as wide as you want to, but you have to promise me that you stay alert and awake. And if your shoulders are really burning, stay. Breathing in, feel your feet and your legs. Breathing out, feel your whole spine. Feel the crown, the top of your head open out. Fountain out that energy you get from the earth. Those fingers are spread wide. Drop your shoulders, but squeeze those arms out and away. Now say with me, I know I am okay. I know I can be here. I know I'm all right. I know I'm okay. I know I'm strong enough, mentally, emotionally. I know I'm safe. I know everything is perfect the way it is. And now bring your hands together by your heart. Close your eyes. Exhale, drop your arms alongside you and be still. Inhale, root through the feet. Exhale, extend through the crown. Be still and feel all the pulsations through the body. Notice them, let them go. Now open your eyes and come back. Excellent. Slide your heels and toes in, walk in place, lift your pants up if you need to, fix your shirt. Oh man, that was really a strong pose. Now, once you come back and find your feet parallel, feet close to each other, give your knees some room to breathe, and squeeze your thighs, buttocks to find your mountain foundation. Now, we're going to do a tree pose, but we're going to do it however we want to do it, right? Because we can. So I am going to step one foot over the other like this, just crossing my foot above, crossing over the other. But I keep my navel, my hips forward, right? And now I'm going to take my arms up and I'm going to make it like a V shape. So like that. And I'm going to stay here for a little while. So here, the foot you're balancing on, do it any version. You can do it this way, you can bend your knee, but I'm going to say it sideways just so you can see. And as the one foot that I'm really balancing my weight on is so active and very properly aligned that my inner thighs are fired up. That means they're really overworking. They're really powerfully contracted. And my hips are so relaxed and balanced and square. My abdominals are lifting. I'm lifting the organs in my belly. I'm reaching my arms above the head. And I'm so focused on my choices in every moment. That's the tree pose. Breathe into that. And the mounds of my toes, of the foot that's on the floor, crossing over my standing leg, is so fired up. My foot is so flexed. And the inner thighs of that leg are also working. And I'm reaching and I'm focused. And I know that I am the one that chooses my life and the choices in every moment. I am the one that chooses. I am the creative potential energy. And then hands to heart, uncross your legs, close your eyes, and be still. Just let go of whatever is coming to go. Whatever shows up in your head, whatever shows up in your radar, just bless it, let it go for right now. Be super, super consciously present right now with us. Let it all go now. Open your eyes. Let's do the second side. Isn't that fun? So march in place. I need to maybe move your hips like this. Just circle around. Breathe. No, this is not a belly dancing move. Yeah, maybe it could be, but I don't think so. It's not a belly dancing lesson anyway. So move your hips side to side. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm not trying. I am funny. So circle around and then take another deep breath and then go to the other side. I'm always embarrassed when I go to exercise classes, when I used to. And then like there are men there and there are women there and they're like, yeah, let's do hip circles. I'm like, serious? Like, don't do that. This is not cool to do it in front of people. Anyway, I come from the other part of the world, so I'm really modest. So I think this is so funny. Anyway, circle the hips around, breathe in and out. It should feel good. Now move your butt back, squeeze your butt, lean back. Exhale or inhale, move back and forward. Squeeze your buttocks and lean back. Should feel good. Move side to side. Now I bet we're ready to do the second side, right? Let me check the time for us. You don't have to do it. I'm keeping time. So feet together in a mountain pose. Those toes, those little toes are also active, okay? I know. Almost there to Shavasana. So go find your mountain foundation. Put your arms out like this, helps the balance. Now lift the other foot. Do your thing. Cross one leg, flex your foot. Whatever you want to do with your arms is good with me. You can put one hand over the heart, one hand reaching, both hands reaching, hand over your belly and your heart, hands in prayer or goddess, whatever. I like to reach my arms up. In fact, I'm going to interlace my fingers except the index like that. This is a wonderful, wonderful hand posture. Press those palms together. And so reaching. See if you can wiggle your shoulders. Have the shoulders behind your ears. Pay attention to every detail of your pose, your alignment, your stance, your work in every moment, your breath. Keep breathing. Softness of the face. Drop your shoulders down. Activity of your abdomen. Soften the gaze. And pay attention to your thoughts. I am the perpetual creative force in every moment, forever and ever. Breathe and stay. If you sway, you're about to lose balance, that's okay. Keep going back. Keep gaining your balance. Breathe deeply. And then create a mantra in your head. I am the potential creative force. I am the creative potential. I don't know what to do now. I will know when I need to know. I choose, empowerment. Inhale, exhale. And now, hands to heart. Uncross your legs, close your eyes, and be still. Inhale, root through the feet. Stay strong through the legs. Exhale, reach and flow that energy. Extend it out through the spine, out through the crown. Excellent job, everybody. Open your eyes. Let us go ahead and take ourselves to the floor, but like this, okay? Go stand at the edges of your mats. Spread your toes wide. Stretch the paddles of your feet. Find your mountain pose. Bring your hands in prayer. Let's take a moment to thank every toe. Thank your ankles for all the unconditional work so far. Your whole life. Breathe and increase the prana, the life force into your toes, your feet, your ankles. Thank your calves and your shins and both knees. Thank your thighs. Your hips. Your whole upper body. Including your mind. Thank it, even if it's forgetful, even if it's loud and noisy and chattery. Thank your mind. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach those arms above your head. Squeeze your buttocks and lean back. Look up, grounding through the feet. Exhale, open your heart forward. Fold, bend your knees whenever you need. Thumbs by the toes. Release your head and neck all the way. Exhale. Inhale, flatten your backs. Exhale, squeeze those feet and your feet into the floor. Lift your tailbone, dropping the head and the neck. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Now switch into child pose and be still. Grab your feet, forehead on the floor, and just resting in the child pose. Be still. Notice all the energies, all the sensations. Exhale, let them go. Now lift the head, lie on your abdomen, and as you lie on your belly, press into your arms, press into your legs and lift up. Exhale, go down. Let the forehead touch the floor. Inhale, press into your hands, squeeze your buttocks, squeeze those hip bones into the floor, legs to the floor. Exhale, go down. Touch the forehead to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze your buttocks and your legs to the floor. Make the abdominals really active. Lift up, not so high that your backs hurt. Exhale, go down. Touch the forehead to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, go down. Good job, everybody. Feel free to touch or change where you put your hands. As you rise up, hold, hold. Rise up, drop your shoulder blades back, squeeze them back on your back, shoulders drop, looking forward. Inhale, your whole body, it's like so attentive. And now feel the stretch in your abdominal area. Feel your whole torso and chest lifted. Rise up, hold, hold. And now bring your attention to the eyebrow center. And remind yourself, I am that creative potential force within myself every moment of the day. I am the potential energy, potential creative energy. And then go down all the way, bend your knees, move your legs side to side, make some circles with your shins. And then now I'm going to ask you to press up into a tabletop. Get yourselves in a tabletop, drop your hips side to side. So this is a beautiful aligned tabletop. So no sloppiness, okay? Don't go just shrugging your shoulders, dropping your whole body, hanging off your shoulders. Don't do that. Shoulders are rolled back on your backs. Shoulder blades are still tightly on your backs. Legs are really active. Feet pressing into the floor. So keep working it. Keep really aligned. Stay awake and alert. And now when you're ready, curl the toes under, push your hips back. Exhale. Inhale, back on the tabletop. Exhale, round the back. Tuck your tail and drop your chin. Now lift into the downward facing dog. Take a deep breath and release with a deep sigh. Inhale, push the earth away. Extend all that energy up to the tailbone. Exhale, press your heels to the floor. The whole time your hip bones, sit bones lifting towards the wall behind you. Make sure your rib cage muscles are squeezing tightly, lifting. Your belly button is pulling in and lifting. And exhale, you can move your feet forward and press your heels closer towards the floor. And good job, everybody. Lift up, lower your knees to the floor, sit on your sit bones, put your feet in front of you. And remember, I said we're going to do that pose one more time with that blocks. Now go open your feet wide and open those feet wide and then grab your ankles. My hands are right above my ankles. Shift your hips side to side. And from here, go put your palms together in a prayer pose and just drop. Put your thumbs to the forehead like this and hang out, making a table with your hands for your head. That's right. Bring your focus to the third eye. Point between the eyes. The dark, quiet, peaceful silence. Space in your own head. Hang out. No force. All you're doing is just hanging out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just let go. Stay here. Good, good. Letting go of all thoughts and worries. Now, if you're flexible, if you're adapted to yoga, you can switch, open your eyes, take your arms under your feet, and begin to slide your legs out. Feet are walking, and fingers and feet walking away, taking your chin towards the floor, or just stay where you were. Don't hurt yourself. So your hands are under your legs. Your legs are wide open. You can flex your feet. You can just drop your head and face and continue focus on the third eye, or just keep the posture that you were in a minute ago. Inhale and exhale. Main thing is that you are focused on the third eye and that you're not in pain. Breathe. You can breathe easily. You can slide your feet out wider. Drop deeper into this surrender pose. Now slide your heels in, slide your hands in, exit this posture. Cross your legs. Sit in meditation for a moment. If you want a good book to read on surrender, I have two I will recommend to you. Surrender is a necessity action. It's a non-doing action. It's a non-doing presence. Surrender is a non-doing presence, knowing in that moment all is perfect the way it should be. You just breathe and witness that is in front of you. Making choices without any prejudices, without any preconceived notions or ideas. That's surrender. That's my definition of it. So being at ease with what is, without letting the little self get in the way. The chittery, chattery, noisy, nonsensy, immature part of our beingness, that mind. It's just so silly. Open your eyes. Come back. It's time to just go lie on our backs, do a couple of rotations, prepare for yoga, shavasana. I'm going to put some thin padding under my head and lie on my back, and then bring your knees into your chest and rock yourself side to side. I'm going to use my block, actually both my blocks either side of my thighs. I'm going to hug myself first to rock myself a little bit. Feels so nice to my back. Inhale, exhale, and then roll over. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor. Open your arms, turn, look at your opposite hand. You can go here. I'm going to show you 3 ways you can rotate. So for one, you can go here with your feet flat on the floor, knees bent, and just simply drop your legs over. Let one thigh rest on that block. And this is a wonderful, wonderful, passive, gentle, effective, powerful rotation. It's perfect. If you have anything going on with your spine, ribs, back, hips, knees, whatever, this might be the most comfortable rotation for you. Or you can come back into a middle with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and then lift your feet and knees in a 90-degree angle. Then you drop both legs like that into a rotation. Perfect. This is also very comfortable for my back. Or you can come back, hug your knees into your chest, and from here, roll over that block like this is the deepest. Not necessarily the most effective. It has to be your potential creative force, energy, choosing that for your body. Okay? Comfort, steadiness, and joy, presence Those are all requirements of doing yoga poses, okay? Comes in Yoga Sutra book. We gotta be comfortable and steady in the pose. Breathe here. Exhale, squeeze all the breath out and switch over to the opposite side. Do it your way, whatever that works for you. But both sides are different, so check in for yourself. If you go into a painful deep rotation, guess what? It will backfire and the body will be frowning, going, why did you do that to me? I'll show you, I would do too. I mean, if somebody does me wrong, I'm like, well, I'll show you. I'll never call you again, So the body needs to feel like you're on her side or on his side. So make sure you do everything gently, lovingly, with a nurturing attitude, or healing just won't happen in the body. It'll be just more suffering. We don't need that anymore. Choose it not for yourself. Choose healing. Choose presence. Choose love. Acceptance. Choose to tap into your own creative potential inside of you right now, every moment. So if you want to, bring your knees back to the center, hug yourselves tightly, rock side to side. Now prepare for your Shavasana. If you want to go legs up the wall, that might be lovely too. Or slip your bolsters under your legs. And I will demonstrate, because I forget every day. Somebody might join my online yoga studio, and and then maybe I have forgot to show how yoga Shavasana posture is, or yoga nidra poses. Anyway, so this is how you set up for Shavasana. You put one of these fat pillows under your thighs and knees, not just your shins, because you want this pillow to take your lower back, drop it to the floor. I always use sandbags. I put one on my shins and my ankles, will feel so nice. I put one on my thighs. I have my eye pillow. And as I roll back, before I roll back, I'm going to cover my body, because my toes need to stay warm. My body drops, the temperature drops in Shavasana. So as I lie back, use my abdomen. I know, right? Or a sound effect. And I have my blocks either side of my mat. I put the back. Sometimes I put the back of my hands on my. Tell you guys, the sandbags are amazing. If I wished I had a few more, I would put 2 little ones on my palms that will help my anxiety sometimes. If I'm like, oh my God, I have so much work to do. I don't have enough time. Everybody needs me, like overwhelmed. Then those days are so nice to just have some little sandbags on my palms, and an additional 2 larger sandbags on my shoulders. One more on my pelvis, on the lower abdomen. So anyway, just imagine you have them. And then cover your eyes with the eye pillow. I don't know where mine went. It's always like that, right? It's like, what happened to my eye pillow? Here it is. I know, right? It's always tangled up in a blanket. So cover your eyebrows and your eyelids, not necessarily your lashes, okay? You don't need those big fat ones either, please. Or you can go take your arms under the blanket and then palms up or down. It's up to you. I don't even like my hands on those blocks, but sometimes they're really lovely too. So I trust that you have situated yourself in a very, very comfortable position, preparing for your yoga nidra. I'm so sorry, Shavasana. I do so many yoga nidras all the time that I'm like autopilot saying yoga nidra. But relax. I will guide you through this Shavasana. So close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out with a deep sigh. Again, inhale and exhale with a deep sigh. Let go even more. Give yourself to a higher power. Relax. Let go. There's nothing else to do right now. Just simply this overwhelmingly presence, palpable energy of presence right now. Take some deep breaths. And as you exhale the breath, completely let go of all thoughts and worries. You really can buy yourself a little tiny vacation from all those problems and worries. If you are a parent, you always worry about your kids, you know? If you are a spouse, you always care so much about your spouse and you concerned and worry about their wellness and well-being. Or, you know, if you care about the earth, which I know we all do, we worry about her health and well-being. So there's always worries and tension, it seems like anyway. So let go of them. Purchase yourself a tiny vacation right here, right now. Now notice your belly breathing in and out, so the belly rises and falls with each in and out breath. You don't have to deepen the breath, just allow yourself to feel the belly rise and fall. Now deepen your breath for the next 3 breaths. Let's do it together. Ready? Inhale, make the belly rise up without forcing it, of course. Just deep breath and hold it. Belly expansive, hold. Now through the mouth, exhale slow and steadily all the way. Squeeze the belly until the complete breath. Hold. Feel the silence, stillness. Now slow and steady breathing in through the nose. Slow until the breath is complete. Hold the breath. Hold. Slow and steady, breathe out through the mouth. Shoulders relaxed. Completely let go of the breath. Hold your breath and hold some more. Exhale a little more. Hold even deeper. Little more. Now slow and easy, breathing in through the nose. Hold the breath, big belly like a balloon. Hold the breath, hold. Now exhale all the way with a deep sigh. Now go into this pulsation, this energy body. Completely melt into gravity. Nothing else to do. Just be here. Breathe normally. Relax into the presence of gravity, pulling you down. I mean, seriously, can you imagine if we had no gravity? We all will be floating in space, right? Towards the ceiling. Isn't that a funny image? But we got gravity pulling us down. So just drop. Let your bones get super heavy. The flesh of your body melting into the gravity like mush, like Play-Doh. Like Play-Doh. so soft and relaxed. Think about life herself. You know, sometimes you go out in the nature and you think, oh, why do I even worry about anything? So think about the rainbow. Think about two rainbows. Think about the nicely rained on grass. Think about all the birds chirping. Think about that smell of that grass. Think about the beauty of earth and the nature, life herself, the rainbow, the moon, the showers, the rains, the trees, the grass, the soil, the earthly smell of soil and grass and earth, and after a rain, rest on earth's laps. Give her all your fatigue and worries. Let go. Feel yourself like a child, like an innocent child, letting go of all worries. Like, you know, the child sometimes, oftentimes we had stresses too. We saw parents fight. We saw, like the seriousness of life, but yet we were absorbed in play, outside in nature, in the elements. Go be that innocent child in the nature, in the elements. Go be free now. Feel completely unburdened. Maybe go see yourself on the sand, making castles or little whatever. Play in the sand. Use your imagination to play. Play however you play. Maybe see yourself play with playmates. So happy. Carefree, happy in the sun. Oh, feel so unburdened with life, with life's seriousness, with problems or worries. No problems or worries in that beautiful, safe place of yours right now. Completely surrender to life herself right now. Watching thoughts come and go. Do not focus on aches and pains in the body. Do not focus on thoughts and seriousness of things. Let go. If you need to move or make an adjustment to get super comfy, do it. Cuddle up into a ball or sit up or whatever you have to do. Move slowly, but be still once you find that comfortable place. And switch to your safe place. Focus on images of yourself playing as an adult, even in some beautiful safe place in your own mind. Let yourself know that you can always nurture yourself by going to your safe place, by relaxing your body, by holding still, by letting go like this. Breathe. And with your next inhalation, think about your right hand. Deep breath and slip the right hand over your heart and remind yourself, I can nurture myself. I have my safe place to take refuge in anytime I need to or want to. Take your second hand on top of the first hand and tell yourself mentally, I'm here for you. I am here for you. I do care about you and your suffering. Breathe into the heart, releasing. When you're ready, fill your heart with joy, with peace, with nurturing, with nourishments, with love and light and joy. And then use the power of your hands to press yourself up into a seated pose. And if you want to, you can bring your knees into your chest first, roll off to the side. And then after you're ready, your own rhythm, press up into a seated pose with your eyes closed, okay? Sit up very comfortable, and then slip your hands over the heart again. Drop your chest, drop your chin to the chest. Maybe rock yourself forward and back or side to side. Inhale and exhale. Now, slip your hands in a prayer, put your thumbs to the forehead, and say with me mentally, I am that creative potential energy in every moment of the day. I have free choice. I choose what I think about, what I see things as, what I say, what I do. No excuses. I am the one that chooses and creates my life. Breathe and bring that to your heart. Deeply bow to your own self. Give yourself that love, that nurturing, that attention that you need, that you deserve. Approve of yourself, love and accept yourself just the way you are. I bow to you. I love and accept you just the way you are. I salute you. You honor me. I honor you. The love and the light within me honors the same love and light that's within you, in your heart, in your soul. Namaste. I love you. Until next time, we'll see each other somewhere, right? Maybe you can call me, text me, be in touch with me. Maybe you can join me in the next class, whatever, however we can be together, connecting. So a couple of announcements for all of you is, first of all, I wanted to thank you again for being here, for practicing your yoga, for being the real deal. That's like 2 thumbs up. Also, if you like to share these videos, feel free to do so. I want your whole family to practice with me like this. If your loved ones want to join me in my online yoga studio, tell them that they cannot afford at this time or whatever. I am always ready and willing to work with them in their budgets or whatever, however. So let me know, let them call or text me. Also, I need you to let me know how I can support you, what some requirements or suggestions you may have. I can tweak and design different classes for you guys. Also, if you do not receive my newsletters, I will so appreciate if you sign up for them. After I teach a class, I always go back and fill the comments parts, and I apply some notes about what oils, about some links and things. I'm about to updo or update all of the videos on here. So if you have a question about the essential oils, you can always reach me, but you can also find the information down below. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel a whole lot better than you first did when you joined me. Enjoy the rest of the day, drink water, and I will see you soon. Namaste again. Bye-bye.